Once upon a time, the world got its news from just a few sources.
This is London.
But those once all-powerful voices
That's the way it is.
are now competing with an ever-multiplying cacophony.
Live from Moscow.
There are hundreds of news channels around the world. Any citizen with a cell phone or a laptop can be a reporter of sort.
Have a good evening, go out and register to vote.
What we're talking about now is a kind of explosion around data that is transforming the very idea of news.
We stand for a single internet where all of humanity has equal access to knowledge and ideas.
But that makes it impossible for governments or corporations to control their most powerful currency, information. Even in the bastion of free speech, the USA, the conflict continues between a government determined to keep its secrets and whistleblowers even more determined to disclose them. 30 years ago, as the Vietnam War raged, the New York Times published the Pentagon Papers and brought the wrath of the US government down on Daniel Ellsberg, the young military analyst who leaked them.
They took a number of criminal actions against me, including an attempt to incapacitate me totally. Those were their words explicitly, to incapacitate Daniel Ellsberg totally, which could have meant anywhere from killing me to perhaps just putting me in the hospital for some time.
Soon after, the president was forced to resign after stunning revelations by two Washington Post reporters, aided by a whistleblower known only as Deep Throat.
Nothing's riding on this except the First Amendment of the Constitution, freedom of the press, and maybe the future of the country.
Today, whistleblowers go global instantly. WikiLeaks is shaking the world, posting shocking videos.
Light them all up.
Come on, fire!
Hundreds of thousands of classified documents about the Iraq and Afghanistan wars, and a treasure trove of reports and diplomatic cables that embarrassed leaders from Kenya to Argentina. Julian Assange founded WikiLeaks.
Media has a right and an obligation to the public to get out information that the public needs to know.
But many in the US disagree.
If we lived in Great Britain, 007 would be getting. He needs to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, and if that becomes a problem, we need to change the law.
Julian Assange is engaged in terrorism.
I would argue that it's closer to being a high-tech terrorist than the Pentagon Papers.
Have over 2,000 sites now across the world. They're going to have to take down all 2,000 if they want to stop the release of this material.
The American government is investigating whether it can charge Assange with espionage. Meanwhile, Private Bradley Manning, the 22-year-old suspected of being behind the largest leak of state secrets in history, has been in maximum security custody since last July. Today, the free flow of information is overturning autocrats across the Arab world. Who knows where the next domino will fall?